Hello, this is Icon, aka, man, hello, it's Mr. Wrong, aka the Icon. I messed that up already. You just have to start it over, but fuck it. People, you gotta learn how to be alone instead of being alone. Learn how to be alone in a relationship. That's the worst thing in the world is to learn how to be alone in a relationship. Because I remember, I talk about a lot about my past. I know I talk about a lot about my past. And people said I should not do it, but you know, how I look at life. It's the past. I talk about the past because it's just experiences and it's things I learned. I never talk about the past about like, oh, that, and other. I talk about the past about, the experiences I learned. And one thing I learned about the past is when I was too afraid to be alone, hopping in bad relationships and everything, and found out I'm alone. I learned to be alone in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I learned to be alone. That's the worst feeling in the world because you tolerate torture. You tolerate things beneath you. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to be alone in a relationship. You tolerate things that normally you ain't gonna tolerate. You know what I'm saying? You bust a motherfucking iPhone. But at the same time, when you learn to be alone by yourself, your tolerance go low. You don't tolerate bullshit because you gonna love yourself. When you learn to love yourself, you ain't gonna tolerate no bullshit. You will select better partners. You know what I'm saying? I've been alone. I told you I've been alone since August. Because now I got in a relationship, and thank God, that I learned how to be alone by myself. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, before her, it was a lot of females want to talk to me. And it was bits and pieces. I like, nah, because because I'm a CDL, a Class A CDL driver with hazmats and tankers, and I got a partial endorsement. So I can drive anything the fuck I feel like, and I'm not going to get triples and doubles because I really want to drive two cars. But if I have to, I get it. That's the only thing I'm missing with my license. But at the same time, that I could drive anything I want, and I got my grade, and I got experience to back it up, so I could drive anything the fuck I want. And it was some girl was talking to me and all that shit. Cause right now I'm too old. I don't build off potential. And then when I was afraid to be alone, I was alone in the relationship. I would just go off your potential. Okay, you potential would be able to make the paycheck like I am. You got the potential to do it. I can't do it no more. If you don't have your career in place, or you in your career and you trying to work for something better, I can't fuck with you. And then God bless me, the one they already got a career, got their own shit. So I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying, that's good. You know what I'm saying, we could be Jay-Z and Beyonce. See, all that happens because I learned to be alone. Once I learned to be alone, that I learned myself, so it's like it's just shit I could accept. You know what I'm saying, because I learned to love me. Before I did, at first I can't say I didn't love me, but I didn't love me to a full extent because I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was. I was just playing who I was. I didn't know who I was. I was still trying to figure out why I was still trying to figure out somebody else. That relationship ain't gonna never last. It ain't gonna never work because I see other people that never learn to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I'm on here. I want to be myself. Because when I learned to be myself, I said, okay, it was stuff when I was by myself. I found out I got qualities that I like in myself. I never thought I liked. You know what I'm saying? Nerdy shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fit in with the crowd and try to be quote unquote cool. And then to find out that I like saying the quote unquote the geeks like Pokemon. I sat there and watched Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I said, this shit kind of decent. You know what I'm saying? This shit kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? I was not really into that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still a Dragon Ball Z fan. That's probably the only nerdy shit if you want to claim that's nerd. I was always hit on Dragon Ball Z with Vegeta and Goku, but all the other shit, I'm like, man, I ain't finna watch that shit. I got to watch Hunter x Hunter, the Taro and all that shit. I said, oh, this shit kind of decent. Ain't that bad. I started playing video games and shit more. There's a lot of shit. I like to read books. Didn't know that. I was illiterate. And then to find out, always be alone, always try something once. If you don't like it, it's not meant for you. But if you like it, then just go ahead with it. Fuck what everybody else say. But I learned that all being alone. And people don't want to be alone because they want to face themselves. You know what I'm saying? I had to face myself. And, I understand why people don't want to face themselves because that's the hardest thing. It's easy to point the finger and put on somebody else. Like you have a bad relationship in it, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to point the finger and blame it on somebody else than put the finger in shoe. You know what I'm saying? This time in 2019, by the end of 2019, I had to point the finger at me. I mean, for once in my life, at 31, I was 31 at the time, I made 32 in March. I said I had to point the finger at me. You know what I'm saying? Is that ain't nobody, you can't have that many failed relationships. You know what I'm saying? And then you think it's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody else. I had plenty of failed relationships that ended off miserable, and I can't point, keep every time I can't keep pointing the finger at somebody else. If because every time I get in a relationship, it all revolves around me. It's my relationships, but it's different women, but it's all my relationships. So I had to point the finger at me. There's no way to put it. There's no way I can put it in 13 different females and to find out it's, it's all of them is all fucked up, all of them fucked up. No, it's my, it's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up 13 relationships. You know what I'm saying? No, next relationship, I'm going to take some time, put it on myself, figure out myself, figure out my flaws and what I accept and what I cannot accept. You know what I'm saying? If we ain't moving forward in life, like we ain't trying to move forward and try to get money, we ain't forward trying to get better in life, you know what I'm saying, get married and, have a family, then we need to cut the deuces and have somebody else that will. You know what I'm saying? Because every female, like I remember, like I told you, but because I remember them because they more recent. But the last two relationships, people like they cook. Oh, I cook and clean. Okay, that's good. Because when I said that's good, at first I said, okay, I need that. You cook because I can't cook. But when I found out I was by myself, when I've been myself for that damn near year, and I started like I said, okay, I could feed my goddamn self. I could cook. You know what I'm saying? I could clean my own shit. Why the fuck I need you for that for? You know what I'm saying? You not no motherfucking maid. You know what I'm saying? I feed my goddamn self. You don't even have to cook because I feed my goddamn self. I can make my own goddamn money. I ain't gonna lie, but all the 13 relationships, I made my own money. But I say I'm dishing out money and you ain't reciprocating nothing. So you know what I'm saying? When you learn to be alone, you look back on life. You know what I'm saying? You find out a lot of shit. I said I need something to reciprocate. You could cook, you could clean, you know what I'm saying, and stay in the house and, and not do shit all day, you know what I'm saying? But it's very, in this world, in this day and age, this ain't back in the day where women can't work, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just speaking on personal experience. This ain't back in the day where women can't work, when women had that right, the women right shit, you know what I'm saying? And the prices, it's not the household can't survive off of one man income. I mean, that's impossible. Definitely you have kids, that's a strain on a man back. It's over, but women supposed to be a helpmate. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, I accept any help. Well, I feel like I can do it my own, but I believe that a woman could, if you want to work, you go work. You know what I'm saying? Two incomes is always better than one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just gonna keep it 100. If you just disagree, you disagree. I don't give a rat's ass. This is how I fucking feel. They just don't talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Unfollow me. Unsubscribe me. This fucking broke ass Bible. Unsubscribe me. I don't got this shit framed up. I need this shit to talk. God damn it. Make it work, shit. That's what you gotta do, make it work. Yeah, but it's like a motherfucker shit. I used to smoke weed. It's boring right on the side. Hey, flavor to kill everything. You don't smoke shit. They need that long ass chalk, you know what I'm saying? You try to flick it out, be long as hell, long ass cherry. But like two incomes better than one. Two incomes will always be better than one. You know what I'm saying? In order to share, like my girl right now want to get rich. It's the same thing with me. But I wouldn't say she want to get rich the same reasons I want to get rich, to help out the people that don't have. You know what I'm saying? We don't have much. But at the same time, we're going to work to get it. So the people that, that's mentally disabled, they really can't get it. You know what I'm saying? I would help them out. You know what I'm saying? The people that's been down on their luck and just lose hope. That's why I don't judge nobody, because, I cannot be judged when I got a lot of flaws in my background. And she understands that same shit. Like, you cannot judge nobody when you got flaws in your background. But like I said, it's just going to be that's another video. I said, but you got to learn to love yourself. You got to learn to love yourself. All right, man, because you got to learn to live lonely. Learn to live lonely. Because I'm going to say this too, this is my last point, that once you learn to live lonely, you be better in a relationship. Sound confusing. I mean, if I had told myself that 10 years ago, I'd be like, man, nigga, you crazy. But at the same time, you learn to live lonely and find out yourself, man, you could be way better in a relationship, man. Because I protect, like, me and my girl got a daughter, and I got a son, and I'm gonna protect them for if it's their life and it's my life, I'll choose mine. Kill me first, then also, spare them. You know what I'm saying? And I prefer a woman to work because if I die, I want you to keep on surviving. Find somebody else. I ain't never been that selfish. Always bad. Always wish bad. None of my essence always bad. You never hear me wish bad on none of them. I wish they live their best life because it was not meant to be. I was not in the mindset of readiness yet. You know what I'm saying? Like right now. You know what I'm saying? And God been preparing me. Like I told you in the last video, God been preparing me through the dark times to prepare me for this light. You know what I'm saying? And He gonna prepare me for the next light and prepare me for the next light. All I gotta do is keep believing in Him. So, I love you, Jesus love you, and God love you. Or God love you, Jesus love you, and I love you. I put them first. I don't know why I put myself first. That's God, I'm sorry. And you have a blessed day.